We are live here in DC. AMPS Magazine finally made it. AMPS TV finally made it. And we are finally starting out some of our events. We got a whole weekend lined up for you. We just left the inaugural comedy show with Damon Williams. He was actually the host of it. And what we're going to do right now, we're going to talk to a couple of people that were actually poets at the event. And we're going to see what they thought about the event and kind of what this weekend means to them. What I want to know is they said you were one of the poets, correct? Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. Give me your name and kind of what's your specialty, I guess.
My name is Kaniki Jakarta. I go by Kaniki J.
Okay.
My specialty is writing poetry.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long you been doing it?
Poetry. About 22, 3 years.
Okay.
Live, performance-wise.
You have something that you can say real quick, like a real short one?
A real short one? Yeah.
Okay. You want to hold it?
I want to hold it? Yes.
Okay.
So I'm Kaniki Jakarta from the dirty, dirty South. If you want to stay clean, you better stay in the house. You better watch your mouth. AmpsTV.com.
See, we do it live. It don't matter if we got an audience or not. We do it with 3 or 4 people. It don't even matter. We got one more poet. He's going to come up and tell us a little bit about himself as well. So yes, tell me a little bit about you. What's your name and kind of where you're from and things?
My name is 13 of Nazareth. Okay. Born and raised in Norfolk, Virginia. Currently live in Alexandria.
Okay.
I'm a performance poet. Been performing full time since 2002.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're in DC right now.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you know how they found you, but tell me a little bit how Young and Powerful got you to do this event.
Well, actually, a comedian by the name of Russ Green, okay, that works with an organization called Homegrown Hilarity. He actually sent out a tweet on Twitter to one of my friends and said, quote, "Who is the dopest poet that you know in the DMV?" And my friend responded and said that it was me.
Awesome.
And Russ hit me up and asked me to come be a part of the show.
Okay. Yeah, well, Twitter is a mug, can't you understand that?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So do you have something short that you can give us?
Let's see.
You don't have to be long, just short.
Just briefly.
Where are you from?
On a cool morning in April, while going through the motions within my chamber of solitude, fasting, praying, practicing stillness, the present climate of your world led me to renunciation, no television, radio, or newspapers. Only uninterrupted focus upon realizing my Creator has ordained a purpose for my being cannot be in vain. So I wait on the Lord to handpick me for the accomplishment of a will greater than my own, vain attempts to live outside the box where many of my kindred rest in a huddled misery even now. As I approach the unknown, inner eye on the prize, the dream, the light of awakening to the fire shot up in my bones. I'm rising toward heaven, feels like I'm flying for a second, then warmth bleeds over me. Through a field of screams, the sacred name flees from the mouths of everything that breathes. I must be reaching nirvana. The light is fading. The returning darkness has become a palatable life force responding to my once irrelevant presence with a pulse. My environment has heart and is worthy to be praised for its contributions into the new me. I am chosen, have been given enough power to rewrite the course of history. I am aimed at a future, moving your world closer to the unity I am, now resident in the temple of King, on a balcony in the city of eternal beauty, following his majesty into paradise somewhere. It was written, life is a gamble, death is certain. Memories of your gamble play back once the curtain closes, the spotlight dims. None know what they will leave to remembrance. I remember him, smiling, not at me, but in my direction. It was the smile of surrender and acceptance in a split second forever that was over before it began within my chamber on the 4th morning in April in the 1968th year since the death of Christ. Another went to the crosshairs, giving me one shot at freedom. I took it and him past the threshold of certainty. Part of me owes him thanks, part owes an apology. But what is a bullet to do when the purpose for which I be leaves me broken, confused, and free from the shell casing of my former self?